message from the management: eating or drinking while watching these videos is not advised. You do this at your own risk. And please don't come running to me when you snot coke all over your computer screen. Hi guys, welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. I saw this written on a thing. I was going to do the comments first, but curiosity's got the better of me. It's the bit, hang on, let me just move this out of the way. It's the bit where it says very puffy. What's very puffy? Friday haul after VBeam and Sculptra. She's not having more shit done, is she? Really? Why? Wasn't she just saying in that one that I hope these videos are out of order and this was before that, because she was really pleased with how things were going in her I know how to put a top and a bottom together video. Oh well, shall we jump in?
Hey guys, happy Friday. Okay, do not adjust your sets. What you're seeing is the Lisa D1 Cabbage Patch doll. And when I sit back down, I wanted to go ahead and start with fashion. When I sit back down, we'll discuss that. I don't want to lose you with skincare right here in the beginning. First, I wanted to share.
See, why could she not have done that when she had her nose job? She lied, said she was going away for a fortnight to do things around the house and spend time with her family, and then came back with a nose that was stuck up like that, and everyone went, woo, what the fuck? And then she got pissed off because people asked. Tell the truth. Like I said at the time, all she had to do was open the video by saying, yep, I can see the elephant in the room is my nose. I'm doing my Friday haul first, and then I'll do a nose video. That's all she had to do, but no.
Here with you this dress, and I am partnering with Quince for a few items in this video, and oh,
I am partnering with Quince. Really? What does she look like? Does she not stop and think, oh, if I do stupid things like this and end up looking like a blow-up doll, that mean woman in the UK is going to take a picture of it and put it as a thumbnail? Stop pulling stupid poses and faces, Lisa, and you will have nice thumbnails.
It couldn't be better for today. It's raining, it's gloomy, I'm swollen, and I wanted to just show you how gorgeous this dress is. Just fabulous quality, a little style.
It's making my eyes go funny.
Tip here is for like the Diane von Furstenberg wrap dresses. I think Tammy sent.
Stop fucking showing us how to do it. We know it was you that needed someone to give you a step-by-step instruction on how to tie up a fucking wraparound dress.
Me this video of her showing this. So you loop it around again, and then I don't want either one of my things to be too long. I loop it around, and you just do that until you get a little tie like that. That won't come undone. And I love that. So thank you, Tammy, for sending me that little tip. So this dress, you guys, I think I've gotten the Quince black one before, but I did not like it as much as this one. This one, you know, I may have up to 10.
Oh, I want to go back to sleep already. 1:18.
And Diane Furstenberg dresses. Some of them don't fit me because they were from a while ago, but I haven't gotten rid of any of them because I love them so much. This is more like the DBS wrap dress. And, you know, that's the whole concept with Quince, is it's nice.
That's the whole concept with Quince. It copies Diane von Furstenberg wrap dresses. Pardon me.
Quality things with no middleman. And, you know, I told you the story about the couple that would go to expensive hotels and they wondered, why do they only love nice sheets and expensive quality things when they're on vacation? They wanted to find a way to bring these things into everyday life. And so I feel like that's what this dress has done. Sorry, I know I've talked too much about it, but I love it. Size small. I even love the collar, everything. And I do think they have it in different lengths. I have it on with the shoe.
I've spoken too much about it already, she says, and then continues to carry on fucking talking about the dress that we're not fucking interested in. We want to know why your face is puffy.
That I showed you last week, which I don't think could be better, honestly. They just fit the vibe completely. And then I ordered these two cardigans. Now, these are a cotton viscose cashmere blend, and they are perfect for the summertime. They're perfect for all those times that we go to restaurants where
all those times we just want to wear a cardigan with no bra underneath and see if it pops open while we're out. Oops, sorry. Who wears a cardigan with nothing underneath it? I'm sorry, that's just slutty behaviour, Lisa, at 55.
On a plane, we are in our home. A lot of times, you guys, I have to wear a jacket or something in my house because in order to keep it cool and the humidity down, we really have to crank the AC. And another reason, of course...
What's the AC? Is she giving up saying air condition now? I'll bet that'd be too small, won't it? It's that mad eye look she does. The only difference between her and Lardy is Lardy bugs hers out.
Of course, I love these two colors. They could not be better. Look at the tone-on-tone buttons. Gosh, and keep in mind it's free shipping and 365-day returns. The reason...
365 day. What's that when it's at home? Why can't you say you get returns for a whole year? Or 365 days to return things.
The reason I got these is not only for the summer, but I watch this girl that does a podcast, and a lot of times she will have on like a little cami or a spaghetti strap dress or something, and she drapes the sweater over her shoulder, or she may even tie it. And I just love that look. I think Susie Condi came out with a photo too with that look, and that sweater was, first they didn't have it and it was so expensive. I just kind of kept the idea in my head. But the reason I think the thin ones like this are going to be good is they're not bulky. You can actually tie them or wrap them.
I've never been a cardigan draper girl. Don't you get, Lisa? A lot of people don't do these things because it's a look. It's like, I'm cold, but I can't be asked getting into my cardigan. I'll hang it over me, that'll do. Oh, I saw her in her bed and she had her blankets just over her legs and it was such a good look.
And it doesn't give me that monkey on my back. I just think they're beautiful, beautiful. And then the next one will come as no surprise. It's just a different color. If I could say one thing of all my hauls to get that you will never regret, it is this dress from Quince. Remember, I have two of the Reformation that are very similar, but are not the same.
I know she leaves them undone to show off her legs, but it just looks bad. I'm sorry. I'd be following her up the road going, excuse me, your buttons are undone. Or is that just me? I think it looks stupid.
Quality. And I love this dress.
It looks like she just got bored. She got to there and got bored and couldn't be bothered buttoning it anymore. Which is probably more to the truth, isn't it? Oh, I'll just leave it. Oh, that looks quite good. I can show my legs.
What I do is wear it. You'll see. I'll put some footage in here.
Yeah, you have to wear it undone so you can show your tits and your legs. We know.
I unbutton it a little bit, tuck that under, and then it's just perfect. Perfect. The color, oh my gosh, it couldn't be better. I love it. I love it. Okay, the next item is this little dress from Zara. It's just a simple little tank dress, long. You know, tomorrow I go and I start my leg journey on working on my sun damage. So there's been no sun, no self-tanner, nothing on my legs. And, you know, I've been working on my body all year with the retinol lotion and the glycolic and lactic lotion. So I'm at the point where I can get some stuff done. And I thought, gosh, I'm going to miss wearing this and that. But then when I really started thinking about it, most of my dresses are longer, like the Amazon dresses and things like that. And even this dress is so long that I could easily put on a little Vita Librata or something and wear this. I like it too because it's kind of simple. And if I'm a little too much for it and it doesn't really look good on me, I'm just going to wear it like at the beach on the porch or something when we are staying down there. But it was $35, so it's not a big investment. Speaking of,
Not a big investment. Do you not know that's a fucking weekly shop for a family? Sometimes a fortnight. Clueless. Fucking clueless woman.
the beach, I'm getting into my wraps because I don't think I'm going to be sun tanning this year whatsoever. But I still want to
I don't think I'm going to be. You're a lost cause, Lisa.
be there. And I might even, we've got the Shibumi, and I have always loved sitting under an umbrella. So I have this too, to just put over my bathing suit. And I love it. I love it. I think it.
Why even wear a bathing suit? Are you going swimming? If you're not going swimming, you don't need a bathing suit. And just wear a fucking t-shirt and shorts and sit in the kaboomy or whatever the fuck you just said. You do realise that the sun will go through all those little gaps, don't you? This is the one year you should stay at home and not go to the beach. But you picked this year to get your fucking body lasered and go to the beach.
It is so cool. This is just like such a vibe, and it looks so expensive. Love it. Okay. And then this is, I would say this is my favorite Devil Wears Prada 2 inspired item. This is from Redone. Of course, it
Oh, she just loves that, doesn't she? Everybody wants to be us. Because we're all just jealous, aren't we?
was much more expensive than the other things, but their t-shirts, I would say they're worth it. I really would. And they had several different designs. And I chose this one a lot for the colors because I know that will look so good under like a black blazer or with a black skirt or whatever. But it's everybody wants to be us. That's us, right? So love that. Okay. And then happy Mother's Day to me. I saw this as soon as it came out, and I told myself I want that bag.
Who says I can't?
The man with a funny hat.
I want one. I want a golden goose.
Then I showed my mom, and she loves this bag. And then we talked about it getting dirty and all the things, and I just decided it's worth it. And I saw it when we were in Charlotte. John and I just went last week, and I almost, a matter of fact, I had bought the new one that came out that's mesh with the flowers and it's black. The thing is, I didn't know it was mesh when I bought it. The rep had just sent me a picture and it wasn't on the website yet. So when I got there, I was like, no, I didn't want a mesh one. And so I saw this one, but I was kind of, I was just, I don't know, disenchanted with that bag. And so I just returned it.
You were in a fucking mood. Say it how it is. You were having a fucking hissy fit.
Give it to me. Now.
And I didn't get anything. But I saw this sitting on the shelf and I told my mom, I said, I saw the white one and I think I want it. So John wanted to know what I wanted for Mother's Day. So here it is. I got this and I got a Susie Condi set that's supposed to be delivered today. And then look at these. I got new jammies. These.
I wanted it. I wanted it. I wanted it. I wanted it. I wonder how she would have carried on in a family if she wanted it and she didn't get it. If she hadn't been mollycoddled all her life and actually had to go out and do a job and run a household and look after children and feed the family and do the laundry and...
Are the same kind of pajamas from Aerie. Look at that. My grandmother loved seashells. Every summer at the beach, at low tide, she would go hunting for seashells, and then she would make lamps. Brooke's nursery was done in a beach theme, seashells and yellow. She did a lamp for Brooke, and she would just love this.
Oh, that's just... Why is that grating on me? Because my gran made things out of seashells and pegs. And when we used to go to Cleethorpes, I used to collect all the shells and bring them home, and my gran would make stuff out of them. And it's just funny how she's never told that story before, and I have, and now she's saying that. It's just... Is she trying to get a dig at me or something? I know she isn't. I don't think I'm that fucking important, but do you know what I mean? It's like when somebody says something, you take a step back because you're like, what?
But the difference is I got the one with short sleeves. And the reason I've never done that, even in the summer, is because it's usually kind of cool in here. But I've been using prescription skincare on my arms, and so that will mean I don't have to take off my pajamas to put that on if I don't want to. And then I got these that are the same thing with the flamingos. I mean, aren't these expensive looking prints? And if any of you got the Bambi other ones that I loved, or the leopard, you know what the quality is. It's right up there with the Eberge. So those. And then I got these.
I got. I'm sorry, I just want to see how much the Jimmy Jams are, because I actually like them. My ice roller that I love. Creatine that I take. My baseball pack. Where's the fucking shit you showed in the thing? Dress. Midi dress. Cardigan. Sandals. Tammy's channel. Lip combo. Zara dress, Amazon dresses, Zara beach dress, Shibumi beach shade. Oh, because she mentioned it. For fuck's sake. Old Navy. Tote. Susie Condi. Seashell PJ top. Oh, you have to buy them separate? That's shit, isn't it? Yes, I'm risking clicking a link. Because I'll probably never buy them. And I'll probably never shop at this shop. Airy. Okay, I just want to see how much... Oh! Extra 35% off when you shop both Airy and Airy. AE. Or 30% off at Airy. Right, okay. I just want to see how much the bloody pajam jams were. Oh, wow, I love my Jimmy Jammy Jim Jams. There's a hole there for my head. Does anyone remember that? I used to have to sing that every night with Madam. I like to keep my Jimmy Jammy Jim Jams on the pillow by my bed. On my bed. Where are we? Bras, undies, swimsuits, like with pajams. Pajim jams. That looks roughly like... Oh, it says sets. Well, that would be it, wouldn't it? Fishes. Oh, that's pretty. 35 quid. And that's for what? Just for the top. Ah, I'm such a skinflint. And then 50 quid for the bottoms. 85 quid for Jim Jams. Sorry, no. Not happening.
I mean, beautiful prints. They couldn't be better. With the blue seashells. Ooh, I'm gonna wear a pair of these tonight. And then, hold on. Okay.
Have you washed them yet?
Here is the top. I mean, you've seen one, you've seen them all, but it's just so pretty. What a great gift, too. Then, I tell you guys, I thought I struck gold. I thought maybe this would be kind of like a little version of the Susie Condi. And they are, I do think they're in the sleep section. And to be fair, Aerie is a young brand. But I got these little sets. And they are my inspiration sets to wear to sleep. I'm not going to wear these out. But I love the little terry top. And then here are the bottoms. And I mean, generous sizing, easy to sleep in. And yeah, I got size small.
Why do you keep pulling at them when you're the size of a fucking pencil now? And you don't need to stretch bottoms.
Then I got the pink. You could easily wear this top, though, out if you wanted to. And then the little pink shorts to go with it. Or if you just like, you know, my mom just sits out in the sun, not necessarily with her bathing suit on, but she'll have her legs out just to get some vitamin D and a little bit of color. It would be something good for that. And then I grabbed this tank top. I love it. That makes me happy.
Happy penis.
Okay, you guys. I think that is the...
So how many hundreds has she spent at Aerie on shit she don't need? She's got 9 million fucking pyjamas.
fashion part of this video, but I would say number one would be this dress and the Gucci bag. Okay, so the reason my face is so swollen, you know, a few months ago, I'm not sure how long it is, but I'll leave the date on the photo. I got the VBeam on my face because that is the gold standard for reducing redness. I have researched it to death, and that is that BBL, IPL, those are the things, CO2 laser, these are things that get you results. Another thing I've really learned is it's not one and done. And the first time I had it done, first of all, I had not gotten off of Obagi. So I had so much redness that it was really pointless for me to do it at that time. And I didn't really see any results. So I had kind of written off VBeam. It's not going to work for me. But then the more I learned, it's more about who is performing it and the settings that they use. And then a lot of it has to do with your communication in what you want done. If you go in there and say, I just want my overall redness to be less, they're going to use a different setting.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Than they did this time. Okay. Because, okay, last week I will go through it some more. I did some hand rejuvenation and I'll do a skincare update.
Hand rejuvenation. I lasered the fuck out of my hands because I don't like them. She makes it sound like, oh, I just went and got a little manicure and a massage.
Soon. And I had videos filmed, so I didn't really need to worry about it. And then I ended up doing more because I'm not worried about you guys seeing me no matter what I do, to be honest with you. And so this week I started thinking about the VBeam again. And I really trust my dermatologist. I've been going to her over 10 years. And I thought, okay, I'm going to ask for an appointment for targeted redness and broken capillaries, or just the capillaries that come up to the top, because I had across my nose and just like this redness. You can even see it when I got the cool peel, redness from wearing sunglasses and being on the beach every day of my life, just about every day of the summer, every day it was sunny from as long as I can remember. Now I haven't tanned my face at all since I was about 28 or 29, but still it was there. So,
of course it was there, because you weren't wearing sunscreen, were you?
I made an appointment. I called Monday. They were able to get me in on Tuesday at 1:20. Right now, it is Thursday at 11:30.
Wow, what did she look like when she came out of there? But she looked like she'd been kicked up and down by Frank Bruno. I remember I had a tooth. I've got a crown. And the dentist was working on that tooth. I've told this story before, but she was working on that tooth. And then I had to go back to get the crown fitted. And my whole side of my face there was black and blue. And she was the most gentlest woman in a dentist office I'd ever seen. She was, and I walked in, she was like, oh, what happened? And I went, you? And she went, me? No, your husband, and started laughing. And it was like, no, you did that. And she was like, how? I said, I don't know. I don't get it. You only had to look at me sideways and I'm bruised. So then I have to go to the school to pick up tech help and everyone's looking and it's like, no, it was the dentist.
36. So I went in and I told her, I said, I know that, you know, before you were kind of just doing a photo facial and you were targeting all over redness. I said, but I really want you to hone in on, and I showed her the different places. And I almost...
If you had to show her the different places, then they're not that fucking bad and they didn't need doing. You've got hyper fixated on a little bit of redness on your face and you come out looking like that. No way, nope. Fucking little bit of concealer and some makeup. You wear it all the time. Why do you need your face done?
sabotaged myself because I used a sunscreen on the way there that made my skin red. I feel like the mineral or physical, the mineral sunscreens are better for me, not the chemical. I can't remember. The ones that are zinky are better for me. Anyway, so I was scared she wasn't even going to be able to see my true capillaries, but she could.
Surely she cleaned your face off before she lasered you. Or did they laser you through makeup? Really?
And she knew what I was talking about. And she said, okay. She said, I just have to be careful. And I said, I get it. A lot of people don't want downtime. They don't want pain. They don't want marks. I said, I trust you. You know me. And I want it.
Give it to me now.
And so
I want it. I want it. I want it. Oh, I just want to slap her.
she lit me up. I forgot to even get footage. So I did take pictures right after that I'll put in here. And so we did my cheeks. I think I just got charged for my cheeks. And then she did around my nose and the top of my nose. And so I'm super excited. I don't care how swollen I am. I don't care about anything. You can see my pores look bigger because that skin.
We can't see fuck all because of the makeup and the filters. Which bit of that don't you understand, Lisa?
It's mad. And then we started talking about all the things that I've been learning. I've been learning the difference between IPL and PDL. I've been learning the difference between CO2, chemical peels, microdermabrasion, all the different things. And so I was talking to her about things that are effective, a bang for your buck. And I told her I want results. And then I'm doing kind of an overhaul to not get plastic surgery. And then year after year, you just keep up with the maintenance. So she suggested for me, and I've told you that I am a sinker, not a sagger. She suggested Sculptra because I don't really need lifting as much as I need volume. There are many people that don't need volume, but they need lifting. So it's very, very important that you be with someone that knows the difference. You talk to them, you have open communication, even better if you've been with them for years. And I've had Sculptra one time with her, and I think it was back in 2019. And back then, I don't even think I knew what I was really doing. I just did what she suggested.
No, you saw someone else had it and you wanted it. And so you went in and you persisted until you got something that you didn't even fucking need. Sorry, they're washing a car and windows and things on QVC. Is anyone else like me? I actually got that game. The power washer. I could sit and watch people power wash drives all day. We got one and I used to do our drive until I got sick. It was fun.
But I've learned a lot more about Sculptra, and it's not your traditional filler. What it is it's a stimulant that stimulates your own collagen production. So you don't get an immediate effect from it at all. You really just get immediate swelling and bruising. I have a bruise like right here. And then
I have a bruise right there. Why are you making a big deal out of a silly little bruise? What was it? She said, I've got 3 bumps right there that no one can see. She makes such a big deal out of fuck all.
There's also, you need to learn about, there's places you can't put it. So you keep it mostly for volume, and see how I hollow out at my temples? That is another sign of aging, and I just have a bony face anyway, and I'm thin. So she had time, so they took before pictures, had me wash my face again, and then we did Sculptra in here, and then I asked her about, I've been learning about the length from your nose to your lips and how that lengthens, and it's mostly due to your structure is kind of receding. Your bones, your fat, that's one of the reasons your muscles, that's one of the reasons that creatine is good for you to take. And so I asked her about that. I told her that, I didn't really want lip filler. I didn't feel like I needed it. I don't want a lip lift because I have a thin nose and a wide mouth, and I didn't want that look, And so what she suggested is a little bit of filler. She used Voluma, a little teeny bitty amount, like right here. She said you don't do it all the way down. You just do it right there for structure, to like give that whole place a little bit of structure. And she said that was like the money shot. So that is what I had done.
That's why I'm noticing. I was thinking when she was talking, every so often you could see a lip line, and I've never noticed them before. And it's obviously because they've done that, they've pulled that out. So now you can, when she talks, you can see them more. See, like you said, you get one thing done, you need everything done. Don't fuck with shit that doesn't need fucking with, Lisa. There's nothing wrong with you. Stop fucking tinkering.
Done on Tuesday. And let me tell you, that night I had a hair appointment for what is it called? It's the Brazilian Blowout Free. So it's not your traditional take the shape of your hair. I mean, I washed it 24 hours later. It didn't matter. And so I curled it today, and I'm just hoping that it will help my hair. It's supposed to be really good for your hair. But that's here nor there.
If she read eating dog shit makes you look 10 years younger, she'd fucking do it, wouldn't she? I'm sorry, what is wrong with these? Vanity! It's all fucking vanity! Oh, I don't want to get up and look ugly. For fuck's sake.
And I will put a picture in here. Okay, I'm going to put a picture in here in the bathroom right after I had all this done.
Ouch! That there is all stuck out. That looks really sore. Lisa, you're insane. Absolutely batshit fucking bonkers insane. Why are you doing this to yourself? I don't like what you do to your family. I don't like how selfish you are. I don't like the fact that you're a narc, but you can't help that, and you don't even know that you are. But I will call a spade, and you don't need all this shit done to your face. There's nothing wrong with your face. Why? Just because you've seen girls in their 20s, they're in their 20s. We're never going to look as good as them. I might as well talk to myself, mightn't I? That looks scary.
Then I'm going to put a picture in here of that night getting my hair done. Then I'm going to put a picture in here of yesterday when I woke up.
Really? Is it worth it? I don't like waking up with red eyes. No, but it's okay to wake up and look like your head's been kicked around the garden like a football. I'm not having injections in my lips. So what are they then? Don't lie, Lisa. Why lie? When you talk about other shit. Why lie about the small stuff? It's pointless.
And could barely open this eye because of I expected it because I had looked up videos. Then I'm going to put a picture in here of what I looked like today before I put my makeup on. Because that is the value of me and my channel and being open and honest and sharing this experience with you is you're going to know what...
and I can get all these procedures written off in my taxes. Kaboom.
What it looked like, the aftermath. You're going to see now what it looks like with makeup, which I have to admit it's a little bit better with makeup. Yesterday I did not use any makeup, and I will be honest with you, yesterday I felt like I almost had the flu. I felt bad. And then you'll be able to look at me from here on out and see if you think I look better, do you think I look worse, and you can make a decision for yourself. So that is why I am swollen. Okay, now let's get on to the fun stuff. Again, you know how I am. When I find something I like, I get it in every color. This one took a long time to get here. But this is the pink New York hat. I will be wearing it beach, wherever I want to. I just think it's cool. I think it's pretty. It looks good with those sets that are all one color. If you didn't see my video, I'll put it in here because I kind of go over my new thinking, my new mood, my new fashion, all of that stuff. And so I really like that. Okay, I went to the hair store, Brooke and I bought these for my mom. I let her try the Way Fine shampoo and conditioner, and she loves it. And her hair looked beautiful. So I grabbed those for her. And then I picked up this Amika Radiant Rich Body Oil. I'm glistening. It sounds like Frasier. I'm glistening. And I bought more of my favorite, all-time favorite. I have it in right now. I put it in the first day that I do my hair, and then I never use it again. But it gives you oomph for the next day. And then, let's see.
I'd need a fucking miracle to have oomph in mine. What's that on there?
Some of you noticed my new Aura ring. I got this, I would say, 2 weeks ago? I've always worn a gold Aura ring at night so that I could track my sleep. And it really helped me. It helped me understand a lot of different things, like eating too close to bedtime, what I eat, because it tells you about your heart rate being raised. It tells you about the quality of your sleep. You could have been thinking you were sleeping for 9 hours, but when you look at the Aura ring, you were tossing and turning and you only really got 7 hours of sleep and not enough deep sleep. But it tells you things like that. Well, now that I'm loving my vibration plate, my weights, I'm doing squats, I'm on this little journey, I decided I wanted to wear it all the time because
I wanted to wear it all the time, but I didn't want to wear the gold one. I wanted one that looked really, really expensive. You can't just wear the one you've got and see if you're going to keep wearing it, and then if you are keeping wearing it, buy a nicer one if that's what you want to do. No. I want it now. Okay, Veruca.
because it can tell you about your fitness, all those things. And then they came out with the ceramic in this color called Petal. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Just, I've been so good at wearing it. I really surprised John.
I've been so good at wearing it. Like a big girl going to the toilet and wiping my own arse. Why didn't you practice with the gold one, like I said? Let's see how many days she wears this fucking thing for.
Okay, now let's get to Victoria Beckham. I ordered these. I have not tried these because I've gotten all this new makeup from Sephora. I'll put one of those videos up here. And from going out of town, everything, I love makeup, and it's kind of like part of my channel. It was the origin of my channel, and it even kind of goes into the skincare. Everything's always tied with me, and just this point I am in life and wanting to still look glam, but have a lighter look. And Victoria Beckham is one of those brands. Another one that I love is Merit Beauty. That's another one that I love. So I got her new Color Wash Bronze Water Tint, and I think I got it in 2 different colors. I haven't tried it yet, but I will. And then I got her, her stuff has the...
Are you going to show the colours? No. Because that might be helpful for the people watching, considering you're doing it for us. Really?
Augustinus Bader or Bader, I think it's Bader, skincare in it. And this is, I believe, it's kind of like Touche Éclat pen. So I'm going to try that soon. I have just gone so many days without makeup that you would not believe it. Okay, something that has been a hero product for me the past 2 days, because when you get Sculptra, there's the 5-5-5 rule. Massage for 5 minutes, 5 times a day for 5 days. And this is the Revision CMT Post-Procedure Cream. I have some other good ones, but they're kind of more, they're tacky. They're almost like like Vaseline or something like that, which you could use that for massaging. But this was kind of like a twofer because it's a cream and I'm just going to use a little bit, and it's a cream, but it's still emollient enough, and it's good for post procedures. So it goes on, and I was able to massage my cheeks and around my temples because you don't want those particles that are going to stimulate your collagen. You don't want them grouped up. You want to keep them spread out. And put some over here, but it's just really feels good. and looks good. So that has been something that I have loved the past couple of days. When John and I went to Charlotte, I went into the Chanel. It's a little store that only does like fragrance and makeup, like a little beauty store. And I met one of my subscribers in there. It was so cool. And I got...
Don't say hello to her then, will you?
one of the Rouge Cocoa lipsticks in Mayfair. I already have the Cloud, the one that was so popular. It was sold out everywhere. I'll put a picture in here of the night that I wore it out with friends because it's very different for me, but I like it. And this one's kind of different too. But you know, I'm in creation mode and I'm looking at all these different colors. So
Yeah, seeing which one I can copy. Dib, 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 dob, dob, dob. You're in the brownies, Lisa. Oh dear.
that is just it's kind of like a bronzy, rosy nude.
Huntington
I think a
Whiteley.
lot of you would like this. I really do. And I love this formula. And one of my friends that works there said, see how it has that sheen? Kind of like the Adrian they discontinued had. And that was one of my mom's favorites. Let me know down below if any of you liked the Chanel Adrian, because that was one that will be missed. That was a bestseller. Okay, Westman Atelier reached out and sent me 2 of their bronzer blush combos. And you guys, not only the colors are fabulous, like, I know I'm going to be able to wear both of them. This one is much cooler, and then this one is more tawny. But it makes sense because it's the cooler pink and the peach. And I have not worn them yet because Coquette and Mimi. I love that, Mimi. I love that name. I love the word coquette too. Good job. So, baby cheeks. Oh my gosh. That's appropriate, isn't it? Baby cheeks.
Oh, isn't it? Isn't it? Fuck's sake.
Today I have on, side note, I thought, okay, I'm going to put on makeup. I don't want anything that is crazy, anything that I don't know, and I wanted something kind of matte. This is the Ambient Shade 8. Does anything compare?
Ambient what? By who? Oh, now who's having shit done? 2.5 days those arseholes were here. Up and down our driveway, and they weren't even doing work on the neighbours, they were doing work on the neighbour's neighbour. And they were using our drive to access their garden when they could have gone down the side of their house. And did we get asked, did we want them going up and down our driveway? No. It's like because we've got a shared drive and we've shut half of ours off up to the side of the house, so there's a gate because we had small children and we didn't want them running out on the main road. Everybody ignores us. They think that this drive's nothing to do with us, and the neighbour does the same. Oh yeah, do as you like. Don't mind us. Anyhow.
To the Ambient Shade 8. Only Maybelline 220, you guys. I'm telling you. And then this one is named Petal and Biscuit. That makes sense, Biscuit being more cool toned. So thank you to Westman Atelier for that. I was flattered. And then this is something that I did not know about. I have struggled for years to find my shade in the NARS Light Reflecting. They came out with the Lanai in this formula too. Remember, Lanai is a new shade that they came out with the Natural Matte. They also launched it in the NARS, I think it's the Radiant. And one of the makeup artists that I talked to a lot said that she likes to mix this with her full coverage foundations for weddings. So I picked that up. And then I think this is the most requested, most genuine interest of any skincare I have been asked about. And it is Mrs. Derm on Instagram. And I am so incredibly thankful that you all reached out to me and asked me about her. I asked my dermatologist if she...
How skinny are her arms? Of course you're going to like her.
She knew her and she knew her, knew all about her. And my dermatologist she is on a lot of boards, goes to a lot of different things. She's in the know and she's known. And so I ordered Mrs. Derm's CC brightening pads. I ordered her famous Coleman compound. And then I ordered, what else?
You've got a shit ton of Korean skincare. Why do you need any more? Fuck, talk about overdoing every fucking thing.
Is it? Oh, okay. I've been using this, her Hydrate serum. Now, the first time you guys mentioned her, she's on Instagram. There is one video I found that is a great interview on YouTube, and I will link it below because that really told me so much about her. Her approach is much like Obagi, just not as strong and severe. But it is very straightforward, no fluffy stuff, effective. You want to fade the darkness, you want to exfoliate, you want the vitamin C. I mean, just like the skincare tried and true basics. And I noticed when I watched her videos, even her skin is red, but she's got, you know, sensitive or red prone skin like I do. And I guess that made me feel good. And so when I went to the doctor the other day and got this done, I asked her about that. I said, you know, I want to do the best I can. I want to know I did all that I could, but I'm not chasing perfection. When it comes to the point where I know that I did all I could, I'm going to, like I do with a lot of things, I'm going to let it go, get my little stuff situated, head on, and do maintenance from here on out. And so when I asked her about Mrs. Derm, she liked her. And I told her, I said, I feel like it's a lot like the Obagi. I said, but just not as intense. And I said, you know, I discussed with her, I said, I didn't know. I said, I was just using Obagi because I knew it was effective. And she said, well, you didn't do anything wrong. She said, it's a treatment. It's not meant to be done that long, but you didn't do anything wrong. And I said, well, you know, I thought.
Well, yeah, you did, because you're not supposed to be doing it for that long. Why are they pandering to her? Oh, you didn't do anything wrong. There, good girl, don't worry. Stupid. Tell her the truth. Yes, you used it for too long.
That's where all my redness was coming from. I said, is it normal to have some redness? And I said, like, is that your skin? And she said, yes, I've got redness. I've got spots. She said, if you're chasing poreless, blank, nothing on its skin, she said, that's just probably not going to happen because I'm fair and I'm 55. So I feel like my direction is really good at this point. So I am going to try this.
Idiot.
I just haven't had a chance to try anything because I've been getting my core.
Stop trying 9 million things and just stick with one, for fuck's sake. So you thought you could get rid of all the redness, did you? That nobody had? I told you, and I know you were listening because somebody said you were watching my channel and didn't like the horrible lady in the UK. Sorry, the mean lady in the UK. So why didn't you listen when I said I've got redness? Everyone's got fucking redness.
Things done and using like barrier creams, and to be honest with you, I've been using CeraVe most of the time. Okay, this blush is so good. It's just another one of these MAC Go Play, I think. Yeah, Glow Play. This is Ginger Luck. Remember back in the day, Ginger was one of my favorite MAC.
Oh yeah, of course I remember.
Remember when we used to depot our stuff with a flat iron and then we'd put it in Z pallets? I did that with my Ginger. But this one is really good. It's good for those of you that are like me and you want that contour, blush, bronzer combination with a little glow. Very good. And then I think that is it, you guys. I think that's it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you didn't get bored with my cheek discussion. I feel like, oh my God, look at that. It reminded me of that thing. What was that thing we used to do when we were little? My mama said something, I'll show her. And you did that. That's what it reminds me of. So thank you. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.
I give up with this woman. She's fucking mad. Anyway, we got to the end. What does that say? Champagne, caviar, and cash. If you got to the end with me, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one.